very profuse introduction. I hope I live up to it. It was Ralph C. Smedley who said that this is the only organization dedicated to the individual, where we all come together and bring out our best and we apply those skills to help others. So evaluation is all about that, and today my role would be to see, review the proceedings of the meeting and give feedback on the performance of the role takers, to give them the right direction and give them guidance to keep walking in the direction that they have chosen to become great speakers. And helping me out, apart from the individual evaluators for each speaker, I have the tag team, which is the timer, the hour counter, and the grammarian. Donning the role of the timer is Madhurima. Can you please spell out your role?
Good evening, Toastmasters and
please term Tyson, right?
Yes.
Continuous improvement. And evaluation is just that. It helps you keep on improving yourself. A very good evening, Mr. Toastmaster, my fellow Toastmasters, and your guests. Good evening. So today it's my role to help you keep walking, once you're in the right direction, to help you keep walking in that direction with my suggestions on continuous improvement. So we had our meeting kick-started by our Sergeant at Arms. Where are you? Okay, yeah. And as usual, it was full of enthusiasm and energy, and as he said, it's going to be a superb, a scintillating. And what was the third one he said? One more. Yeah. And you really were superb, Satvik. Yeah? I think you become very conscious of keeping your stories short to match the theme. It was a beautifully, a very apt selection of the Dandi March, something to do with the walking and, reaching your destination. Well done. And also your introduction of the president, because it's very challenging every week after week to keep on introducing the same person. We had Jayashri, who was the Sergeant at Arms when one of the couple Toastmasters were in our club, and then at the end of her term, the wife came up and said, "You brought up so many things about my husband I didn't know." So that is how your role is. There's one small suggestion I want that's in your hand, your gesture. I noticed it last time, you were saying, "Come up, come up, come up." You were calling everyone. But other come up, you're ready to fight them. Today also, when you were inviting the president, your hands were like this. Again, as though you were about to give him a punch. Just putting out your hands like that for a handshake. Just a minor suggestion.
You might want to do that. You might want to do that.
Especially with all your hiccups, right in the beginning. Yeah. So just bear that in mind. Now focus on your gesture, your body language. For the job well done, what do we give? We then had our president take over, and as usual, your stories were very appropriate, and this time especially, the direction and how you need to focus on your goal, not get, distracted. And the other thing is how I like the way you very smoothly connected it to Toastmasters and how people come here to become good speakers. And you gave that little tip that, you have to not be thinking about yourself, but think of the audience, which is a very, very valuable tip. And I think now you're getting on to that this inspirational speaker, where you're giving them something, adding value to their lives. Yeah, that was very nice. One small suggestion. We said, you welcome the guests, and then you gave a long thing that if you want to join the club, these are the people you have to meet and all that, and then you ask them to introduce themselves. I would have done it, welcome them, and I have no doubt you will enjoy this meeting. And if you want to come in, this is how you go about it. You know, a set of rules, and then you get a little put off. So that would have been better. Welcome them, let them introduce themselves, and then give these. There's another suggestion had come when I'm speaking about the role of someone else. Yeah, for the great job done, the super job done. And then we had Rashi. I'm not going to call you Rashi Koili, but Rashi Express. Yeah, he was in such a mighty hurry, racing through the minutes of the meeting, and you hardly looked at us. You wanted to reach your destination and walked very fast. So keep that in mind, because as a table topic speaker, you were brilliant, smiling and full of energy and all that. So just keep it in mind, because reading also is an art here, where you keep contact with your audience, and just that small suggestion, but well done, keep it up, and you have to look after the camera also, so I can understand how anxious you are. So for Rashi's excellent job, let's give her a applause. Toastmaster, I'll come to you later. Let's dive into the prepared speak session. Our first speaker was Aparajita and her evaluator Richard. You can just stand there and give your report. Let's welcome Richard. Thank you, Richard. Our second speaker was Bruno, and I feel really pumped up the energy levels of the meeting today. And to evaluate him, we have an even greater person who can pump up your energy, Vijay Anand. In a thunderous loud. Yes. Anyone wants tips on how to connect with women? Vijay. Yes. And our third speaker was Jayashree Iyengar, giving her icebreaker, and to evaluate her we have Nitin. Let's all give them a good round of applause. We then had a break, not just 9 minutes, 10 minutes, we got a bonus from our president, 15 minutes. And I must say that, the snacks, we welcome the change in snacks, because people come from office, and that's really filling for them, because everyone becomes conscious of sweet and all that. So that's just the right snacks that we're doing. Keep it up, and we want more interesting snacks like that, right? And then we had our table topic master, Vaidyanathan, come up. Vaidyanathan, that's your pet area of Toastmasters. And I'm sure you must have been in your elements giving the topics. And what I liked about the topics is, it made people, bring out things about themselves. So it helped them introspect, which was very well chosen. And you too, it was a great achievement. You had 17 speakers, and that was very good. And I think our members are all getting used to that 1 minute speech. So that bonus half a minute they were not utilizing. But anyway, it's a good, and I must say the level of table topics, speakers is very, very high. Keep it up. I know youngsters, full of energy, full of this. Keep it up. I like all the, whoever spoke, came up and spoke well. Now we didn't have anyone, go blank, totally blank. That was very well done. To all the table topic speakers and our table topic master, a good round of applause. Vaidyanathan, I have a small suggestion that, whenever you were giving out the topic, you were busy reading it in the, from your paper. So try and connect with your audience, and to speak on this topic, look at everyone, and everyone will start feeling a bit nervous now. Who's going to be the next Bakra? Keep up that suspense. And when they come, so keep more eye contact with the audience. And there was one situation where you said, And our hero is going to be Sujay. You're looking down. When you're speaking about a hero, you should be looking up and be enthusiastic to welcome the hero. So this little, bring in, because you need body language and voice even here. So keep that in mind. But for the lovely topics that you gave, the encouragement the speakers got, let's give Vaidyanathan another round. I've talked about coming to our Toastmaster of the day. Very well, his preparation started well ahead of the meeting. Yeah, he took the pains of contacting and getting us to give a little bit about ourselves, and he did use it everywhere. Your introductions of the speakers also was very good. And only thing is, I don't know, the little enthusiasm was a little low in the beginning, but then after Bruno's speech it picked up. Think of what Chinna said, you have the God in you, right? And God, enthusiasm comes from the word theos. So when you have theos in you, you have to have enthusiasm. Think of that. And I think I partially blame our president for this. He had all those dikkats saying, keep to your roles, keep to your this, and I think that must have put off Ayyappa. I don't know, this is all done in good humor. So maybe your instructions can be a little more, adding a little humor and told people. But thanks to that, and thanks to Ayyappa, we are well in time. I think I'm overshooting a little. Now we got that bonus 5 minutes silver. So you all know what you get when everything is kept on time. Now before I wind up, I'd request our timer to give the report. Just tell us who, you can stand in your place and give your report, Madhurima. Just tell us who overshot their time.